Welcome back to DunnZWorld. It's done. If you're new here, give it a kiss, give it a hug, tell you welcome, you'll love it here. And if you're returning, welcome back, fam. So I'm going to update y'all on my IT journey. It's been a minute since I made a video to hit you guys to some things that's been going on since I got my certifications and started looking for jobs. So let's get into the video. So I got ITIL 4 certification, I got Security Plus certification, and this was all in the beginning of May. So boom, I have my certifications now. After that, the way the program works is they basically send you different job alerts, and it's up to you to either apply or send in your resume. The resume is something that the program kind of helped us form to be aligned with all the things that we already went through the courses. So resume's on point. I think I was receiving anywhere between 15 to 20 jobs alert for my area, and you know, I wanted to make sure that whichever job that I picked, it allowed me to utilize my security clearance, because I wasn't trying to let that disappear. So I did find one, and it was with Tech Systems. So Tech Systems, I reached out to them, did the interview process, everything was good to go, and so I got hired. And this is all taking place in May. So I got hired, and I was supposed to start the first week of June, because I was in one program, which was with ACI Learning, to get my certifications and to go through the courses and to have like an understanding of how the basics of fundamentals of IT works. But then when I started, or when I was supposed to start work, there's another program where they train you, because they know that you don't have any experience, and they know that you just came from some type of training course, or that you just got your certification. So then there's another program. So I went from one program to the next, and once again, this is all taking place in May with Tech Systems. So I got hired, everything was good, but my background check took so long, and I'm gonna tell you why. So as you all know, I was doing overseas contracting last year in Kuwait, and because I was overseas last year, you know, whenever you're applying for other jobs, you have to put where you worked previously, right? So that kind of goes along with the background check and them verifying everything. So being that I was overseas, it was very hard for whomever, which I don't know if it was Tech Systems or if it was Paraton, because Tech Systems is the company that I'm contracting through, but they hired me for Paraton. So they were trying to conduct this background check. I don't know what they were trying to verify as far as where I was last year in Kuwait, but it took forever. So I got hired in May, but I did not start until July 5th. Okay, so that's a whole month and a half of me having a job, but not really having a job, if that makes any sense. So the background check took place, started, I want to say either the last week in May or the week before the last week in May, because like I said, I was supposed to start in June. That's not what happened, guys. That's not what happened. So the background check happened, and it did not complete. It wasn't complete until mid-June. Now, here's another thing, because I wanted to know if I could still go through the program, even though I would be starting it kind of late, mid type. And so they said that that's not gonna fly. It doesn't work like that. And the reason why is because there's so much material within that first week of the month that they're teaching, that if I was to miss it, it would not be conclusive, or not conclusive, but it would not be valuable for them and me to start in the mid-month and not even know what's going on because I skipped the training. You see what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, but I waited. I was patient about it. You know, I continued to produce content, and honestly, that time frame from the end of May up until 2 weeks ago, I was busy with creating content. I mean, putting them out there, right? And so I started July 5th, went through the training, and so the training was about a week and a half because July 5th fell on a Wednesday. So all of last week, because today is Saturday, today's the 15th. So all of last week, I was in training. Training was about a week and a half. So next week, I will actually get some hands-on. I'll still be in training, but I'll be able to get some hands-on with working with the different systems that they trained us on. So let me tell y'all something. It was such, I don't even know, I don't want to say a culture shock, but I'm going to say an environment type of shock, because like I said, I was contracting overseas last year. I got back in January of this year, and from January on up until 2 weeks ago, July 5th, I haven't been around people like that. At least people that I didn't know, okay? I also wasn't surrounded around people that I didn't know for a very long period of time. Meaning like from 8 to like 4:30. So it was, I don't know, it just kind of felt so weird because it's out of the element and the realm of what I've been working so passionately for, creating content, and then boom, snatched out of that and put into a training room with other people that are a part of the rat race, right? Part of the matrix. So I'm just sitting there like, this again. So it was very different, you know. It was a lot to get readjusted to, being that I've been doing things completely different for the past 6 months, right? Not saying that the whole getting up early was a thing, but I kind of set my own schedule throughout the day. Like, granted, I wasn't working in between January and July, but my days were very productive. Like, I would either get up and walk. I wouldn't say I would either, but there were days that I would get up and go walk the dog, and literally every day I'm producing content, you know? So it was just completely different to not be doing that, you know? So I'm sitting in this training, and all I could think about is different things that I could be vlogging about or creating, and just different ideas. And so it just goes to show how passionate, how deeply I really feel about this, about my YouTube channel. Now, as so far so good as far as my IT journey, and you know, going through the training and starting and getting out there. So far so good. I really don't have any complaints. The people that work there, they seem pretty cool. I didn't have any weird vibes or bad feelings about anybody. Everybody is very welcoming. It does give me a family-like atmosphere, I will say that. Everybody seems very, you know, friendly with each other, and everybody just going on about their, you know, days and their normal lives. But it just was so crazy to me how it took so long. And what could y'all possibly be trying to verify in Kuwait? Kuwait, the embassy, they move on their own time. They do what they want, when they want, how they want. You can say, oh, I need this paperwork for this specific individual by tomorrow. You might not get it till 6 months later. Like, literally, they move at the beat of their own drum, okay? So I'm thankful that it did not take months for my background check to complete, because literally that was the only thing that was held up. Like, and it took weeks. I want to say two or 3 weeks, because I can't remember if my background check started the end of May or the second week to the end of May. But yeah, so y'all, it's been a whole fiasco. And then I was told so many different things, like, oh, you're start on this day. Oh, that's another thing. I was told that because apparently there was a way that I could have possibly started in June, And so, I mean, I received the email of where I needed to be, what time to be there, what to wear, everything, right? Ready to go, ready to get to it. Then the next day I was told, oh, disregard that email. I know we told you that you could start in June, but somebody from HR said, no, NIP 0, not happening. I'm like, how? So I literally was getting like the absolute complete like run around of town with this position, right? Or, and I'm not even gonna say with this position, I'm gonna just say with starting. Just, oh, go over here, oh no, go over here, then like, but I was not mad, and not once did I get frustrated, just because I'm like, it still gives me time to do what I truly want to do. You understand what I'm saying? But bills still gotta get paid, so I do need a job. I do need to work. You feel me? But y'all, I will continue to update y'all with my IT journey, because like I said, we went through a lot of training. They passed out our headsets because it's a call center. I'll be working in a call center doing different types of troubleshooting with people's issues and trying to get things resolved. So they gave us our headsets. We'll get access to different apps, applications, and desktop resources. So it's quite interesting. It's definitely a journey, to say the least, right? Because I still have no clue what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. But that is all in the journey of learning and growing. You understand what I'm saying? I know y'all picking up what I'm putting down. So, but I just wanted to drop in, pop back out, and give y'all an update on that, because literally between May and June, I was getting a runaround for real. Like, that made no sense. And honestly, for a split second, I thought, are they playing with me? Like, do I like really have a job, or y'all just playing with me? Like, is this a joke or is it serious? Like, but they were serious. But that, a lot of disorganization, a lot of lack of communication. But hey, that's across the board with any business and company, so it's well expected to happen. But I wanted to pop in and give y'all a quick little update as I go through the weeks of training and learning different things and just getting a feel of, you know, what's going on. I'm gonna update y'all. But I kept saying I was gonna create this video and let y'all know what happened with this whole background check situation and with my job. But I was just so busy wanting to create and put out other type of material, but I always keep my word. So boom, I'm putting this video out. But make sure y'all stay tuned, because I have so much more content that I'm about to put out. I'm actually creating a schedule because of the fact that I'm working. I wouldn't have time to create content after work. So I'm trying to create a schedule to where I can post on certain days. And I'm also currently, right now, bash, what is it, bash? Or is it mass? Mass creating. I'm mass creating, so I'm about to probably record like about 6 videos, right? But these 6 videos is literally gonna be like my content that I'm gonna put out for like the next couple weeks, out to like a month, I would say. Excuse me. So it's more feasible for me, it's more effective, and it's more efficient for me, because that way I know that I'm still producing at the same rate that I would produce if I didn't have a job. So with that said, make sure you hit that notification bell. That way you stay in the loop whenever I post a video. And until next time, fam, peace.